Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here. So ever since the 2026 Xbox Developers Direct, both Playground Games and Turn 10 have been unusually quiet about Forza Horizon 6. When Forza Horizon 5 was announced back in June of 2021, we immediately got our first Let's Go livestream, and from that point forward, every 2 weeks, we'd get a new Let's Go livestream showcasing different aspects of the game, all the way until Horizon 5 was officially released. But with Forza Horizon 6, Playground Games' approach has been noticeably different. It's now been around 3 weeks since our first official look at Horizon 6, and since then it's been concerningly quiet. No deep dives, no developer breakdowns, no Let's Go livestream, just a single showcase at the Developers Direct, and that was it. Until this week, across Forza Horizon's social media accounts, short 30-second clips have been posted almost daily, showing quick flashes of new roads, brief glimpses of different biomes, multiple camera shots of environmental details, and although I'm well aware these aren't the major reveals we'd hope for, they still show a lot of what we can expect of Horizon 6 Japan. On top of that, we also got our first new to Horizon car recently announced, which is all very exciting. So in today's video, let's break down all of the new gameplay biomes and latest car teasers we've seen thus far, which real life locations Playground Games possibly used to create some of these new spots, and why this all looks incredibly promising for us Horizon fans leading up to the official launch on May 19th. Let's begin with the first teaser. A huge shout out to Playground Games and Turn 10 for providing me with the raw 4K footage. So to me, this first teaser looks more like a showcase of some of the countryside, architecture and coastline we can expect to see in Horizon 6. One thing that kind of stood out to me was the sheer amount of boats in many of these shots, and no, let's not get our hopes up thinking that boats are going to be a usable vehicle in Horizon 6, much like the motorcycles we saw hiding in the background for the player's garage. These are simply props and decorations, that's it. But the boats, as well as the wooden architecture, seems to take inspiration from a real place in Japan called Ine, which is a small fishing village located in the Kyoto prefecture. Now, although the roads portrayed in Horizon 6 may not be as narrow as they are in real life, the boathouses, however, are almost identical. We also get a close-up of some of the non-playable characters. Now, you might be asking, why are they all wearing face masks? Well, in Japan, it's not unusual for people to walk around with face masks, so this is very accurate. We also see a coastal bridge. Someone on X posted what seems to be the real life location of this place, called the Sakibe Kaijo Bridge. Now, of course, the shape may not be 100% identical, but the similarities are striking. And then of course, we have our two final shots, both featuring very iconic places that tourists love to visit. This one, which is the Weathered Rocks or Myoto Iwa, and this shrine based on all of the fine nuanced details between most of the famous floating shrines in Japan. It's most likely this particular shrine here, located in Japan's largest lake called Lake Biwa. Honestly, this teaser made the atmosphere look incredibly calm and peaceful, almost like you want to cruise and check around all of these lovely locations. In the second teaser, this is where we start to see things becoming a little more dramatic. You can see based on the foliage that it's getting quite windy. We also get our first glimpse of proper raining conditions, and even some cherry blossom trees too. But first, let's start with the bamboo forest. Now, in the Developers Direct, we also did see an old Honda Civic driving through a place that's similar, which I assume it's here. And remember the fishing village from the Kyoto prefecture I mentioned from teaser 1? Well, the most famous bamboo forest in Japan is also in Kyoto too. So perhaps the Kyoto prefecture may be a part of the Horizon 6 map. But the bigger question is whether or not we can smash all of these bamboos, kind of like the trees in the Rally Adventure expansion. Then we have a shot with a blue flag saying cafe, both in English and Japanese. Now, I don't know if these cafe flags mean anything. Could there be a point of interest? I'm not entirely sure. Next, we get an overview of exactly how unflat Horizon 6's map is. We can also see the snowy alpines at the back too, which for those who don't know will stay snowing all year round. Then we have our first look at rain and another piece of windy road. Here is another great look at just how much elevation this map is going to have, completely opposite to Horizon 5 Mexico. We are so high up, there's even clouds beneath us. Now, whether all of what we see here is completely drivable remains to be confirmed, but if we can, I just wonder exactly how big is this map going to be and how high can we go? Now, this is one of my favorite shots, the cherry blossom trees. At first, I thought this was the same road that we've seen from the developers direct, which is actually located in Legend Island. But it isn't. It's most probably another Toge road inspired from Mount Haruna. And for the final shot, again, it's another overview of a good chunk of the entire map. We can see Mount Fuji in the background, but more importantly, we see a stadium almost in the middle of nowhere. However, in Japan, there actually is a sports stadium that exists located very close to Mount Fuji called the Fuji Hokuroku Stadium. Now, sure, it may not look exactly like the stadium in Horizon 6, but at least there's some authenticity in the placement of the stadium. Could this mean we will continue to see different evolving worlds at the stadium for every new festival playlist? I certainly think so. Moving on to the latest teaser at the time of me making this video, here we see more rural Japanese houses featured in Horizon 6. We also get a close-up of different vegetations which look incredibly detailed. Whether or not this amount of graphical fidelity will make it into the final game remains to be seen, but for the time being, I'm certainly impressed. We also see crops, rice paddies stretching across the landscape, neatly flooded and reflecting the sky, instantly selling the authenticity of rural Japan. Then we see this stunning shot of a quiet residential street, showcasing a row of traditional wooden Japanese homes. Now, to be honest, this could be many places in Japan, but the vital detail to note are the fish windsocks. These carp streamers are flown during the Golden Week holidays between April and May to honor the country's children, symbolizing a wish for them to grow up healthy and strong. It's a small but powerful touch that proves Playground Games and Turn 10 isn't just building a map, they're capturing the actual soul and culture of Japan. Now let's move on to the first brand new car teased for Forza Horizon 6. So far, Playground Games and Turn 10 have revealed around 100 cars following the developer's direct showcase. However, this week, we finally get confirmation of our first New to Horizon edition that will be a part of the Forza Horizon 6 launch car list, and that will be the 2020 Audi R8 V10. Now, this car was not featured in Forza Horizon 5, but it was available in Forza Motorsport. So I'm assuming from this week onwards, we are going to see a lot more car announcements being posted on all of Forza's social media accounts, and I also feel like we will see a lot of road cars that were exclusive to Forza Motorsport, like the Toyota 86 TRD SE, make its way into Forza Horizon 6. Everything we've seen thus far is incredibly promising. We're already noticing significant differences compared to Horizon 5, particularly when it comes to the sheer elevation and verticality of Horizon 6's map alone. These short teasers may be 30 seconds long, but they are packed with plenty of detail, from authentic architecture to nuanced vegetation and even accurate NPC characters. Playground Games is showing that their world is carefully crafted and that the location is just as important as the cars themselves. I'm curious to see what else they will reveal next. Could we finally start seeing the return of the Let's Go live streams? Or perhaps the team is going a totally different route this time round? Who knows, but so far from everything we've seen from the developers direct to these small little teasers, honestly, I can't wait until May, and I hope it's everything us long-term Horizon fans have been waiting for. But anyways, what do you guys think about these little teaser clips so far? Share your thoughts down in the comment section below, as I do read all of your comments, guys. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy today's video, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button, as it really does help me out. And of course, if you guys would like to stay up to date with everything Forza Horizon 6 related, be sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.